Good morning, children. I hope you all are did your July assessment well, and now we are ready to gain a knowledge of new lesson. Yes, children. Okay, good. So you know well force. If you are applying a force on an object, it moves, and the work is said to be done on the object. So is it possible without a energy the work can be done? No, it is not possible. The work cannot be done without energy. It may be if if we apply a force on the object spend energy, or else the object to gain energy to do a work. Yes, see here, uh, one picture show a girl rides a bicycle and another one a boy playing a football. So in these two pictures they both are the boy is playing and the girl is riding on a cycle. In both cases they are spending a energy to do a work. So in the first case she apply a force on the pedals. Yes, so he apply this place, she apply the force for a certain distance she want to move, so she apply a force on the pedals. Here that energy is transformed to the bicycle. So what work is done? The cycle is moves. Okay, and then here a boy apply a force on the ball to kick, and the ball is moving in some distance. So in both cases the energy, because of the energy we can do work. So the energy is a capacity or ability to do a work. Yes, okay, this is our lesson, energy. Okay, here what is the relation between work and energy? So you are playing cricket or badminton or some other games, or else football, so you are continuously playing. If I am asking, without eating your food we cannot be able to listen the class for a whole day. No, it is not possible, because our energy will be lost. We need a energy to listen the lesson. Yes, the same way also here, if you are continuously playing, we need a energy. Yes, so we are doing a more work, we are need a more energy. So to, the work and the energy, the both one will be related to each other. Okay, if work is done on the object, how we can understand that the work is moving or not? If you are applying some force, the object gaining a energy, and then the state is changing in the state, the total amount, if there is a changes in the state, we are saying some work is done, isn't it? For example, if the stationary object, you are taking any stage, in your home pot having, or else your boxes and books, it is all in the rest position in one place. If you are taken keep in another one place, you are applying a force on the object and then gain a energy, and because of that it change its position. That means if you are with the force you are taking and kept in another one place. Yes, now the work is done on the object. Okay, so this like the work is done. Then if you are lifting an object to certain height, the work is against the force of gravity, because always the gravity is act on a downwards. We are opposed the gravity, that means we are doing a work in opposite to the gravity. So this work is equal to the energy possessed by that object at a height. Okay, next, units of energy. What is the unit of energy? So the energy is measured in the same unit as work, that is joule. Okay, the simply I am saying, if you are drinking a juice, you can get the energy. That is, if you are drinking a juice means we can get the energy and we can do any work. So simply the energy unit is joule. Okay, so when an object possesses 1 joule of energy, that means the object has the capacity of doing 1 joule of work. Another unit of energy is calorie, that is 1 calorie equal to 4.186 joule. Next we are going to discuss about forms of energy, that is nothing but what are the different forms the energy is spread in the surroundings. One is mechanical energy, heat energy, light energy, chemical energy, sound energy, magnetic energy, electrical energy and nuclear energies. Okay children, so these all are the forms of energy. So in our next classes we are going to see one by one detailedly. Thank you children.